Broadcasting from the iconic 299 Queen Street West.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages,
Please welcome
Virgin Mornings
Love the Mornings.
with Adam Wylde, TJ, and Jax.
Very fun, isn't it?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, we're all up. Everybody's up?
We're all up, alive,
we are.
awake, alert, and enthusiastic.
Okay, that's great. That's what we need. It's 21. Feeling like 28 right now. Going to go up to 28 today and be hot, hazy, and humid.
Didn't like that.
I know. It's really uncomfortable when people say that, and yet they say it all the time.
Hazy.
So, listen, we got lots going on, including a Sleep Country prize pack. All you need to do is tell us the weirdest place you've ever woken up. 99999. You can start right now. It doesn't matter to us. We're going to pick a story, call them back, and have you tell it live on the air, and we will give you that just after 7 o'clock today. Let's check in with the crew, though. TJ, what's on your mind?
There's a girl on my Facebook who slowly over the last couple weeks has started selling stuff. Now, I'm not exactly sure what she's selling, but it was really interesting to watch the progression because she started just posting a little bit more. She recently got married and you started to see some more pics. I was like, oh, that's nice. Curious, having a good time. And then it became pictures of her coffee. And then it became pictures of the sunrise and said, I love starting my day like this. How do you like to start your day?
Oh, no.
And then more pictures trying to get you to engage. Like, what's your
She's an
favorite meal?
influencer.
And then it became, I've had a lot more freedom in my life ever since I spent $155. And then yesterday she said, I'll tell you soon how that $155 changed my life. So I'm hoping that means tonight, my voice cracked, I'm so excited. I hope that means tonight we get to find out exactly what essential oil she's going to start
I'm just going to say I'm doTERRA. I'm guessing it's doTERRA.
Do you remember like 3 weeks ago when you're like, I gotta delete Facebook, man?
Yeah. No, now I'm in. Now you're in.
I'm
You're
in
all
for
the
the
way
long
back
haul.
in. Jax, what about you?
I want to give a shout out to the Distillery District because they are in the future, baby. They announced yesterday they're partnering with Beanfield, I guess. They're just going to have neighborhood public free Wi-Fi.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 years after
Wow.
I moved.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, no,
All
it's
over
funny.
Distillery.
They can do that there, but we still can't get it on the subway.
That makes so much sense.
Still can't get it on the subway. No, we're just going to fight about that and not get it on the subway. Anyway, I'm not upset about it. Producer Jesse?
I would like to wave goodbye to finger licking good. Because of the coronavirus, KFC is eliminating the slogan, finger licking good. They said they'll bring it back when everything's back to normal, but for right now, they don't want you to lick your fingers after you eat that delicious KFC.
KFC can't tell me what to do. After I order that food, that's up to me, and I will be licking my fingers.
Don't. No.
No, I will. I will
No.
lick my fingers.
Don't.
I'll sanitize them first, and then I will lick them.
That's
So
going to
you're
taste
gonna
bad.
eat and then sanitize
Yes.
and then eat the sanitizer.
I will. Yes.
Sanitize.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
sanitizer and fried chicken. Try it out.
I just
get
told
outta
you were
here,
from
Jesse.
Florida.
I miss old KFC gravy. The new stuff isn't the best.
Well, really? I
Remember
haven't
the
tried
old
it.
KFC gravy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I drink it.
All right, well, listen. While TJ's thinking about fantasizing about that old gravy,
Bathe my body in it.
I also want to let you know that we got a brand new ghost at 8 o'clock this morning.
Damn.
It's going to be a big day. What's going on with you? You can hit us up, 99999 anytime. Tell us about your day. What's going on? It's Post Malone, Adam Wylde, TJ, and Jax. This is Virgin Radio.
Mornings.
With what's trending.
and this is what's trending right now.
Two guys from Toronto just started a company called Brokinis, the bikini for bros. Their names are Chad Sasko and Taylor Field, the two
Chad.
broest names I've ever heard.
Chad.
And they recently launched a new business selling one-shoulder bathing suits. They basically look like wrestling, what do they call them? Like
Unitards.
wrestling unitards, except with an arm missing, and then you wear them in the water.
And great patterns.
Oh, really?
Wonderful.
Yeah,
There's
really nice
flamingo
pattern.
ones, and they look really sharp. And while it might seem like
Sharp.
I'm getting one. While it might seem like a hilarious joke, they're apparently dead serious. They say, quote, "We started going to bachelor parties and wearing crazy bathing suits, and then we actually saw a wrestling leotard online and thought, hey, that could be a bathing suit." Their website includes reviews from their mom and a profit counter, which is very much in the red. It says minus $1,666, but the website's kind of funny. I actually got tagged in this like 6 or 7 times last night because one of the guys looks a little bit like me. So I think I got to wear it.
That-
Although he looks a lot better.
I think you got to wear it anyway. I would have tagged you just because I want to see you wear one.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
999.
Oh, no, it's going to be a resounding yes from me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
great. All right.
I don't need my arm twisted. Using a period in a sentence is intimidating to millennials. This according to a linguistic expert. They said periods intimidate young people when used in social media communication as they are interpreted as a sign of anger. To us, this is no surprise. We've always kind of thought that, like, well, what's your problem when you put a period in? The younger generations consider it the act of sending a text a sufficient enough signifier of a complete thought, making periods feel unnecessary and overly final. It's the difference between that's funny and that's funny.
I had an ex-girlfriend who used to drop those periods all the time. She said, well, you can't read tone through text. And I was like, well, I can read that tone.
Period's not helping with that. No.
Yeah, I can read that tone. That doesn't sound happy. Let me tell you what.
And that's why she's your ex.
That's right.
A live-action Powerpuff Girls reboot is in the works, and it's going to focus on the superheroes as jaded 20-somethings. So this is according to Variety. The show will focus on the now-adult girls as they come to grips with a violent and uneven childhood that results from a professor pouring sugar, spice, and everything nice into a volatile mix of probably illegal chemicals. They resent losing their childhoods to fight crime, and they deal with it.
I don't want this.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know.
That's like there was a teaser a couple weeks ago for a new Fresh Prince, and they're like, it's going to be grittier. It's like, why? Just give us what we want.
Yeah, Fresh Prince and Powerpuff Girls do not need to be Batman. Let Batman be Batman. Let those be sweet things.
No.
Leave it.
What you guys forget is that everybody needs more reasons to be sad. And that's what's true.
Thank you. Thank you, TJ, for leaving us with that one. $100,000 Destroy Your Debt contest. It starts next Monday. So what are you going to do with your $100,000?
Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde, TJ, and Jax.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
Almost pumpkin spice latte season, which is hard to believe. And starting today till the end of October, Starbucks apparently has this hotline that you can call, and they want you to make the pumpkin spice latte a full body experience.
It always has been.
Well,
TJ.
Feel it in my bones.
I mean, listen.
Feel it in my ears.
Basically, you call this number. It's 1-833-GET-FALL. And it's available in the U.S. and Canada. And it first appeared in the closed Facebook group called the Leaf Rakers Society.
What?
Which is every Instagrammer you've ever met in your life on the leaf. Oh, I love crunchy leaves under my foot. How many Hinge profiles is that going to appear on this fall? Oh, I love big sweaters.
Just get me a knitted turtleneck and some crunchy leaves.
Yes, exactly. Jax, what?
There's nothing wrong with crunchy leaves. Okay,
There's
nothing wrong with it.
We found one. Anyway, so you dial this number. And then you're given like 9 options. So we're going to take a couple options. So we're going to call right now. Here we go.
Hey there, all you hayriders, leaf rakers, and pumpkin spice lovers.
Oh, my God.
Didn't like that.
If you're coming here to spice up your leaf life, then you have definitely come to the right place. Dial 1 to head out on a hayride.
I think we'll do that.
Dial 2 to practice your pumpkin mantras.
I want to do mantras.
Dial 3 to cozy up with your cup.
Nope.
That sounds
Dial 4 to hear flannel on repeat. Dial 5 to adventure to the pumpkin cream cold brew.
Okay, here's number 1. This is the hayride.
One round trip round the pumpkin patch coming right up.
You know, if I close my eyes, I can pretend like
Hold on, they're running people over.
Folks, found the long lost lucky banjo on this
Sheep
year's
sounded
hay
scared.
Those were animals.
They were.
Oh, a little music for the ride?
What happened to the track?
Well, no, you're off the ride now, and there's banjo. It's like Deliverance. Okay, all right. So now you wanted to do mantra, right?
Yeah, I want to see what my Starbucks mantra would be.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I like this already.
Hold your pumpkin drink close and open your mind.
My third eye is open.
We're going to unlock all the fall feels. Sip in. Breathe out. Repeat after me.
Oh,
I am pumpkin.
I'm pumpkin.
I am pumpkin.
I am spice.
I'm spice.
Spice.
I am nice.
I'm nice.
I am nice.
This is great. If you have
Now, focus on the fall you want. And let metaphor
all right.
Manifesting? How did this happen?
I literally did like a 21-day meditation challenge back in March. I think
I
you guys
remember that. Yes.
Yeah, you were awfully zen that week.
Yeah.
It sounds really similar to that.
Does it? Is it the same guy?
Instead of focusing on the pumpkin spice latte or the fall that you wanted, what did you have to focus on in meditation?
In March, on not running away into the woods or crying every day. Remember March in the pandemic? It was a different time.
It was a dark time.
TJ and Jax.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
We're about to upset you with terrible how to get a husband advice from a 1958 women's magazine.
Good.
Someone found an old magazine article from the 50s called 129 Ways to Get a Husband.
That's a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Wow.
All the work, I bet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had different... I mean, you have to remember, too, back then, most of these articles were written by men.
Yeah.
Even in women's magazines, they were written by men.
We also had Landed on the Moon for like another 15 years.
Yeah, right.
Give or
So,
take.
1958, one of the first suggestions, be friendly to ugly men.
You know what? That one still stands.
Producer Jess is just laughing in the corner already.
Another one.
Feelings too.
You want to meet a husband?
Definitely.
TJ, you want a husband?
Sure, buddy.
I want a husband, too. I should get a job demonstrating fishing tackle in a sporting goods store.
No, that didn't say that.
Yes, it did.
Were women allowed to work then, according to men?
Were women allowed to work then?
Yeah, according to men.
Yeah.
You worked until you got married because then then your job was at home. That was the mantra at the time.
Love
When did
that.
Mad Men start? That's normally what I go
That's
by.
right around then. It was Mad Men is like 50s and early to late 60s. Yeah, 20-year period. Number 2. Okay, so I love going to football games. This is about football. Love going to football games. And if I can find a date that'll go with me and enjoys it too, like it is into the game as I am, great. That is amazing. Yeah, listen, it doesn't, you don't have to know the rules, just enjoy it. But this one is at the level higher. Not only do you go to the football game, you must get lost at the football game.
What?
You must get lost inside the stadium at the football game.
Oh, like not like get lost, like I was so lost in that game, but like physically lost?
Physically lost. Like somebody help me. Take me back to the return children spot.
Where am I?
What?
Stop
Literally.
Like physically lost? That
Physically
sounds
lost.
dangerous.
Well, it's an arena. It's not that big.
It's also a circle.
Yeah. I've just been walking to the left for hours.
I love how helpless this sounds.
Right? Get used to that. Number 3, don't take a job at a company run by mostly women.
I felt like there was subtext there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you run at a company with mostly women, how are you going to meet a man? Yeah.
So I want to leave this.
I think we're halfway, Jax.
Oh my God. This is so elaborate. I love it.
Yeah, give it to me. Okay, what is it?
Okay, so number 1, and this is just something people like to do, learn to paint. We like learning. No. It's part 2 that you're interested in. So some people like to paint, some people don't. But learn to paint if you want a husband. Then set up an easel outside of an engineering school.
What?
What? So you're painting outside the engineering school, and one of those engineers is going to come over and say, wife me, or
Guys,
husband me.
That's how I met you. Is
that the engineering school?
I was outside the Much building with an easel, and I was in a dress looking for my men. Yeah.
She saw Adam Wylde and was like, I must paint you. And Adam said, I must do a radio show with you. And
Number
there we are.
5's really twisted. Read the obituaries to find eligible widowers.
It's actually not a bad idea.
I mean, if we're playing the odds.
My mom 100% does that.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, she does. Yeah.
Wait, to meet men?
She says she's just curious. Oh, this is really dark. I didn't mean to take it.
Tell us about
do it
Colette.
now.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, like my father passed away a few years ago, and like my mom's just like, just seeing who's around, Yeah.
Window shopping.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Hey, man.
You know what? Get
OG
it,
Tinder right there.
Get it, Co. Get it, Co.
Number 6, wear a Band-Aid. People always want to check what happened.
Hey, ew.
No, they don't.
Ooh, that makes me feel like seeing a wet Band-Aid in the shower.
You know I hate Band-Aids.
Number 7, this one is very, you're going to hate this. If you're a feminist at all, you're going to hate this. Stand in a corner and cry softly. Chances are good that he'll come over to find out what's wrong.
Okay, to be fair, I've been doing that for years.
Yeah, did that work for you?
I have so few husbands.
I do try. I know that there are people try that in like grade 7 at those dances and stuff. You know what I mean? When you're those preteen dances.
Kick in the corner of the wall.
I used to cry in the corner at dances, but for like different reasons.
What would you cry about?
Because I was gay.
No. And the last one, with no explanation, number 8, get a sunburn.
Ouch, help me.
Oh, no, I need aloe.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's
the
my
aloe?
theory.
Did aloe exist in the 50s?
I don't know. This list did, though, apparently, and that is a bad thing.
9 Virgin Radio.
Farmer's Almanac had a big day yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
It's weird. It's like there's two things in the world that the media jumps all over, and I'm saying this as a part of the media.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, whatever he does, and the Farmer's Almanac. No matter what, those two get free press all the time. I don't understand it.
Just wait till you find out that Donald Trump writes the Farmer's Almanac.
I was going to say one of these things we can trust, and it's not Donald Trump.
I don't think we can trust either, actually.
Let's go.
They're saying, strangely enough, that this winter is going to be cold, you guys, and people are in awe of their predictions. It's just amazing. They said it'll be called last year it was the polar coaster.
And wasn't it?
It wasn't, actually. Last year was a relatively mild winter. This year it's the winter of the Great Divide because of its unusual outlook. Cold and snowy in the north. Dry in the west. And everything crazy in between. By the way, it's always cold and snowy in the north. It's always dry in the west. If you are from the west or have lived in the west like TJ and I have, then you know. Actually, Jax, you lived in the west too. The exception is Atlantic Canada and the prairies. Which may feel some relief from winter's chill, but the rest of the country will see lots of rain, snow, and sleet. Areas from Alberta eastward to Quebec, that's us, should brace for a virtually continual snow train that will be carrying a series of winter storms throughout the season.
Shoo, here it comes. You guys always, this and horoscopes, you're like, don't believe it. It's too mystical. But I, like, the Farmer's Almanac, since I've been reading it as a small child, has always been correct.
See, here, my issue is this, okay? So we got the Weather Network, which has scientists, meteorologists, scientists, satellites, things. And then you got the Almanac, which is guy. And the Weather Network's like, hey, we can't really predict that far in the future because our models don't, wouldn't be able to tell you that. We can tell you winter will be cold, but that's about all we can say.
Meanwhile, the guy picks up like a handful of dirt and he goes, it's gonna be a cold winter.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we checked the spine of a caterpillar.
You guys
and we, it's got more red than it's got black. So boy, it's gonna be crazy in Quebec.
You don't know that because Farmer's Almanac has said that they're like the way they find out about the weather is a secret, so we don't even know how they.
So they could be making it up, is what you're saying.
Literally,
so you don't know.
Just a person with a typewriter.
You don't know.
I don't get it. But anyway, winter's going to be cold. Thanks, Farmer's Almanac.
Virgin Mornings.
With what's trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
During its first 24 hours, BTS's new Dynamite video did something on YouTube that was pretty powerful. They got 101.1 million views.
Dear God.
In its first 24 hours, which makes it the first video to eclipse the 100 million in that time frame. Wow. Isn't that wild? It's nuts.
That army is incredible.
Oh, they're the best. The previous record holder for 24 hours was Blackpink's How You Like That, which racked up 86.3 million views during that period. So, yeah.
Internet's busy.
Yeah. It is. Half of all single Americans are not interested in being in a relationship or going on a date. That sounds pretty big, but you gotta remember that number is actually down from a 2005 survey. Damn. I guess 15 years changes things. 55% of people back then said they were not interested in a romantic relationship. Other findings from this study, 10% of people want casual dates, 26% are interested in casual dates or committed romantic relationship, and only 14% are interested in a serious romantic relationship. The number one important thing, having more priorities, was the most popular answer among people the age of 50 of why they want to be single.
It's so funny because everybody's not into a serious relationship until they meet someone and they're like, okay, now I'm into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Butterflies go and you're like, I want to move in with them and have children and live together forever.
Unless you're TJ, who's just always interested in a relationship. Just always.
I do have a pattern, don't I?
What's the pattern, TJ?
I'm always dating someone.
Moving someone in.
That's the easy part. The hard part's moving them back out.
TJ.
Toronto was hotter yesterday than in Dubai. I'm going to say that again. Oh. It was hotter in Toronto yesterday than it was in Dubai. It was it hit 40 degrees at some points during yesterday. Dubai was only 34, so it's like, get on their level. Today's going to be a little bit warm too. 28 degrees.
I didn't mean to tell you to shut up. It was just really
Hey,
funny.
TJ, I know it's your segment, but shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
It was really funny.
You big stupid idiot.
It was funny.
Today's going to be 28 degrees, feeling a little bit warmer with the humidity. And that is what is trending. I am TJ. I will now shut up.
Thank you, TJ. Welcome to the maturity that is Virgin Mornings. We're very excited because next, it's going to be our opportunity to hook you up with a Sleep Country prize pack. So if you're feeling it this morning like, God, I need to sleep better, we can help you out after the Black Eyed Peas. Hello, Charisse.
Hi.
What's going on?
Everything's good. How are you?
We're good. You don't sound like you're a person who ever sleeps, but somehow, Charisse, with your energy, you fell asleep under your desk at work, and that is the weirdest place you woke up. So please, explain to us the full story.
Yes, George Costanza.
I actually had a procedure the day before, and it was traumatic, and no one explained to me that I needed to take the day off from work.
Okay.
Oh.
And I had a sudden pain, and when I feel pain, I just need to lay down. And the only place I found was the ground. And so I laid down, and I was alone in the office, and for some reason, my brain told me that I needed to crawl under my desk. I just laid there, decided to drag my bag, take a couple of pills, and just laid there. And for some reason, I just fell asleep. Don't know why I fell asleep. I just laid there, and I only woke up because other people opened the office door and started to file in because they were all away. And I suddenly woke up, and yeah.
Charisse,
I don't understand why I did
my
that.
sweet darling, it sounds like you passed out under your desk.
Oh, my God.
You good,
Follow-up
man?
question.
Yeah,
Did you
good?
go to the doctor?
Yeah.
I was good. Actually, I have a very sweet coworker who took me home. My boss said that was very weird, and I needed to go home for the day.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Well, listen, I hope you
sweetheart.
walked it off. And congratulations. You've won the Sleep Country prize bag.
We love you. You're funny, girl.
We hope you sleep better and never have to do it under a desk again.
Yeah.
Mornings with Adam Wylde, TJ, and Jax.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
What if I told you your proper spelling and grammar are leading people not to trust you?
I'd believe it.
Would you actually?
Yeah.
Why?
Because,
I'm calling you on this one because I'm not actually sure you believe what you just said to me.
no, I do. Because
Proper spelling and grammar makes people not trust you. You believe that.
I think sometimes tone can be read improperly through grammar.
Okay.
And periods.
Which is funny because their exact existence is to help with
I
that.
know, and I get that. And I know it's, yeah.
A
But,
logical conclusion to a sentence, right?
Yeah, but also periods seem aggressive.
They do.
And I've never sent an email with less than 3 exclamation points.
Really?
I'm always excited about whatever. Let's circle back to this.
Yes. Periods may be coming to a full stop, they say.
Hey.
Older texters may consider the period an innocent symbol of a sentence that has ended. However, digital natives, our generation, so generation,
We're millennials.
and then Gen Z, consider it a triggering form of aggression.
Yeah.
The punctuation problem ignited over social media recently when Gen Z and millennials agreeing that ending a sentence with a period is overly hostile. And worse yet, extremely uncool. Which brings me to this. Our parents text completely different than we do. Like, completely different. And it's crazy. Even if you're like, even if you got a Gen X parent, someone in their 40s, they text completely differently. And I want to bring up my dad. Love my father.
Oh, he's so sweet. What
Kenny?
did he do?
Well, Kenny likes to, he starts every text like it's the Civil War.
Oh.
Dearest son.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't
Yes,
say
well,
that.
it's always like, well, he first off, he used to say good morning, Adam.
Oh.
Or dear Adam, or whatever. Now he just says GM, Adam.
Oh, he's cool.
So it's General Motors, Adam. I think it's good morning. And then he will put the comma, and then he'll go space.
Oh.
And then he'll write it out all perfectly.
I hope this leather finds you well.
Yeah.
Ma's worried about the upcoming winter with the poor harvest.
Literally that.
Yeah.
And he'll end it with, he used to end it with like dash dad. Now it's just dash D.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
okay, see, he's
short-formed.
getting. And question: is he on an iPhone or an Android?
iPhone.
Look at him go, blue text, Bobby. All right.
My mom doesn't allow time for responses. So she sends like 5 texts in a row. So she'll be like, good morning, good show today. So I know she's lying right off the top. And then she goes, how was your day? Nana fell again. It's your cousin Madison's birthday. Remember to call her. And I'll be like, thank you for listening to the show. My day is good. And I hit send. And then she's like, what did you have for dinner last night? She's already asking other questions. And I'm like, no,
Let me
Mom, like,
finish.
give me a second.
Yeah.
And it's like a sprint. because she's sitting there staring at her phone, waiting for the responses. And I love her so much, but she needs to learn how to text.
Colette, my mother, she doesn't text. She has a phone. She won't text me. I mean, she could be texting other people.
She won't text you?
She won't text me.
At all?
No, she won't
Doesn't
text me.
trust
And
it?
I know she texts.
Wow.
You know what the worst part is? I know sometimes she texts my brother. But she won't text me back. But judging from her Facebook activity, girl loves to write in caps. Just all caps. All caps all day. LOL.
That is a
LMAO.
That is a boomer thing. Boomers love their all caps. I'm not really sure why. They'll like share a video from a 1970s TV show with their favorite band and be like, "Can you believe this band? It's so great."
All right, Mom.
Share this meme if you're afraid of something political.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm playing words with friends.
Yes,
Yeah, it's like, wow.
So here's the question: 416-872-9999, 999 to text. We do want to know what your parents do, or your aunts and uncles, when they text differently. Like, give us their little habits, their little quirks. It's 99.9 Virgin Radio. Hit us up 999. Hey Ashley, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great. So tell us about your parents and their texting.
My dad has an old flip phone, so he doesn't even text. So it's my mom. So my mom has a tendency of, she will send you a text like, yo, and then question mark, and then question mark, yo, question mark, question mark, question mark,
Yeah.
yo, and then about 6 question marks, and then she'll just call. And then
Yeah. I love it.
She's like, my thumbs won't move fast enough.
With what's trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
This is so cool. During its first 24 hours, BTS's new Dynamite video achieved something never before seen on YouTube. 101.1 million views in the first 24 hours, which makes it the first video to eclipse the 100 million view mark in that time frame. The next closest was Blackpink's How You Like That, which got up to 86.3. So, pretty big video, pretty big band. That's just the latest record that they broke. It was previously reported that the visual got 10 million views in the first 21 minutes, which is the fastest time for a YouTube video to ever reach that height as well.
Damn, all right, okay.
No, it's fandom weaponized like I've never seen before. It's amazing. Like it's really incredible what they've been able to do and the connection they have with their fans.
Absolutely. Half of all single people are not interested in being in a relationship or going on a date. This according to a new survey. Now that number does seem kind of high, but keep this in mind. In 2005, the number was 55%, so it's going down. 10% of people say they only want casual dates. 26% said they're interested in casual dates or a committed relationship, and only 14% of people are interested in a serious romantic relationship. Having more important priorities was the number one answer among people under 50 who want to remain single.
And that's fair.
Yes.
Until you meet someone that you like, and then you're like, yeah, whatever, I'll put it all aside.
Single life forever, brother.
Sure.
What was the phrase that they were trying to coin for a while? You're not single, you're just like self-partnered?
Yeah, that's, isn't that Emma Watson, right? Yeah.
Oh, good old Emma. M. Watts.
We do stand Emma Watts. What do you call her?
Only you.
What else
Let's
is
move
up?
on. Next story.
Using a period in a sentence is intimidating to millennials. Example, the period I just used in that last story. I found it very intimidating and I scared myself. Periods intimidate young people when used in the social media communication. This according to a linguistic expert who would say that millennials and Gen Z interpret it as a sign of anger because a text message, for example, is already seen as one complete thought, where a period added to that sentence will seem like overkill. It's the difference between saying that's funny and that's funny. See? Bit of a difference.
I had an ex and we always used to just riff about the fact that she would always put periods and things. And I was like, this sounds negative. Like, this sounds rude. And she was like, well, no, you can't judge somebody's tone by their text. And I was like, when you put a damn period, you can.
Yeah,
like,
you can.
You
I think you
sound
can.
mad.
I think you absolutely can.
You sound mad.
That's the problem, is that's why you never want to have an argument over text message, because it just makes it worse.
No.
Always.
That's what's trending. I'm TJ.
Thank you, TJ. That's it for us today. And make sure you get ready to spend $100,000. Because it's going to destroy your debt. But assuming you're not $100,000 in debt, we're just going to give you $100,000 starting Monday on 99.9 Virgin Radio. Robin's up next. Have an awesome day.
Picture perfect,